God damn it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my the Final Fantasy dating simulator. Where last episode we left off, we were in Ravenaster, and the gang had had tried to take a break from looking for. That's great. Uh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that.
you're good. You're good. No. But yeah, our group had decided to take a little small break, a little drinking break from discovering and inquiring about different things. So upon entering arriving at a tavern, they noticed a little child there called Robin, in which that they were crying and they missed their parents and they hadn't seen them in a long time. So they agreed to do a little bit of a expedition and what's that word I'm looking for? The fucking to check it out. I don't know why I couldn't say that. They went to go check it out. And yeah, trouble was a brewing on that side of the city. The people, they looked like they were cloaked individuals, and they looked like they were about to cause some trouble. And after some very odd interactions between the two, after those encounters, Ruvik came up with the brilliant, big brain idea in making a tiny hut, and which Kuja revealed himself. You got Kuja, you got the hot anime Final Fantasy character boy, and yeah. Kuja, after getting annoyed by Ruvik, he decided to fly off, and you'll probably see him again. And then they went to go get drunk and lie down, in which we ended off with Franklin having a dream sequence about the Dravanian attack, and Vesta having a dream sequence about Bahamut calling her master. What could that mean? So yeah, you are all in the airship, and it is about, I'd say, well, okay, Franklin woke up in the middle of the night. After you get this dream sequence, Vesta, did you decide to, wake up in a, did you ever, wake up in a cold sweat, or did you, did that not bother you and you still are asleep?
Oh no, Vesta is definitely bolting up at what I'm assuming is pretty early in the morning.
Yeah. You. We'll just say that it's around the same time that Franklin kind of shoots up. It's more like 4-5-ish a.m.
Alright. She's just gonna kind of sit up and take a second to look over her hands, like where they were burned in the dream.
Yes. You look down at your hands, and they look as normal as they were when you fell asleep.
Alright. And then I'm assuming we left. Which one was the unreadable book? Was it 15 or 16 that we couldn't?
15.
Okay. I'm assuming we left that somewhere on the airship, right, and not in someone's private quarters.
No, yeah. You took that back in with you all before you all went to get drinks.
Okay. Vesta's gonna go get that in whatever room it is. I'm assuming there's a common room.
Yeah,
and she's
the lounge area.
Okay, right. And then she's going to try to look through it, as much as she can, and see if there's any new words or anything that she missed last time they were skimming through. And she's gonna keep reading it until she hears somebody else get up.
Okay. Should I make you roll intelligence? Because you are good at reading books. So, you know what? Go ahead and roll intelligence at advantage.
Oh, alright. It's 22.
That was a close one. Okay. Oops, why did I add her into the... Nope, she doesn't belong there. Alright. Yeah. So you try to... it's easy for you to read what's, words that you can see. But, when you're flipping through the book, you're looking for anything additional. You don't see anything really additional, but a word does stick out to you. And that is the word mage. Well, black mage. And you're wondering why. Well, no, I guess it kind of lingers in your mind that why would that word be so important to where it would be shown and not everything else?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And Franklin, around that time, yeah, you would, since you would be up, you gotten up, and this is after the nightmare. Um, you do hear someone scurrying around, like in the night. Could be a bandit, could be Biggs and Wedge getting into trouble at 5 in the morning, but.
I think he's gonna just kind of like pace around the room briefly, ruminate, and then kind of just like thinking about what it was, and then just like dismiss it. And then he will, yeah, I guess just make his way towards the source of the noise.
Alright, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you would. Okay, so how did you want to approach this? Did you want to like sneak and try to like listen behind the door? Did you want to like actually leave the doorway to go see what it actually was, or what?
I guess because he wouldn't know. So I guess he'll just he'll have his sword handy and just kind of he will open the door and just kind of like lean out, just poke his head out.
Yeah, you draw your sword and you open the door. And since it's dark, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yes, sir. 14.
All right. You do see a figure in the dark. This figure does seem to produce some light, but not enough for you to like see what it is.
Let's see here.
It definitely looks like well, depending on how depending on if the light source was brighter, you could probably tell, but from the little minimal amount of light that you are exposed to, that this thing is exposed to, you can't tell what it is.
I will, do I get a sense of distance?
Yeah, where the light is, yeah, you do, you can tell that they are, not too far away. The lounge, okay, so where your rooms are, and where the lounge room is, all of your rooms are about, I'd say, 30 to 40 feet away from that section. When you go through the hall.
Gotcha. Franklin hesitates forward, and uses Sacred Weapon, which normally would boost his attack stat, but here it just makes the sword glow. It just makes the sword glow for like 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when you shine this light and you, I guess you lift your sword to see with the additional light, you can see that it is a person, and it is Vesta. And Vesta, you hear creeping like the board, like the floorboards, just like creaking slowly, and you do feel like a gradient of light kind of hit the back of your head.
Vesta's gonna turn to look at Franklin and be a bit like a deer in headlights at first.
Oh, sorry.
Good morning. Did I startle you?
No, I just, kind of had some restless sleep. I'm just kind of on edge. Sorry about that. I'll just put my sword away.
You're good. Yeah, I slept kind of weird too. I was just looking over this book to see if there's anything we missed, but I don't see anything new.
Walk over and peer at the book. Does it... Franklin's kind of stupid, so I'm assuming he can't make anything else out either.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is the only threat that was out there.
Frank's like, Yeah, this thing has kind of stumped me as well. Uh, you said you slept weirdly as well?
Yeah, just, weird dreams. Just been out on the road for so long. Or the air, considering where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, that tends to happen, sadly. But, uh, I'm probably just gonna head back and get some more rest. But, if you do manage to find anything else out about this book, it'll probably come in handy.
Hopefully, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get some rest, and then we'll see what we do. Well, technically today. um, but Franklin nods and heads back.
All right. And before you do, Vesta, you after you guys have this conversation and Franklin's about to head back. As soon as Franklin turns around, you get a very I guess thumping pain in your head. This pain in particular is not like the others that you've had before. This one hurts like a lot, and it's like it's starting to. It's like a black swarm of pain just surrounding your forehead, and it's so much so that it could very much so bring you to tears, depending on how you deal with pain.
Yeah.
So, how would Vesta react to that kind of migraine, thumping headache pain?
I mean, considering it's come on quickly, I guess she would just kind of go like, oh god, put her hand on her forehead, just try to close her eyes and get her bearings.
Yeah. When you put your hand on your head, you get flashes of Burmecia, the fire, the dragon in front of you, and your burning hands. And you flash back to where you are now. Would Vesta make an audible sound, like to where Franklin could hear it?
Probably, but she's not going to be shouting. It depends on if he's listening carefully or not, I guess.
I guess that's fair. Okay. So yeah. What's Franklin's passive perception, Mister?
Oh, it's pretty bad, I think. 11, I think.
So is mine.
Damn.
Yeah. I think it's just... Oh, yeah, it's just 11.
Shit. Alright, okay. So yeah, no, you don't notice anything. You head back in, and, you get some...
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yeah. No pain here. Nothing wrong here. But yeah, no. You go back in, and you catch some fat Z's. And as for you, Vesta...
Yes.
What will Vesta continue to do while she's out?
She'll probably give up on the book for now, and after a few minutes, and then head back to her bed as well.
Yeah. So, put the book back, and you head back to your room as well, and nothing bad happens. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and, skip to about... Okay, so since you guys did wake up, you guys will be waking up a little... Well, at least the time, the max earliest time. It'll be about 10 to 11, so we'll say 10:30 a.m. And, you hear... okay, well, every single one of you, everyone in the airship, you guys all hear a knock, like... at your doors. Like it's not just at your door, but it's like you can hear them knocking on everybody's door.
Franklin bolts up with his sword and walks over, opens the door.
And you see Wedge at the door, kind of like panting out loud, and in the background you do see Biggs kind of like knocking on everybody's doors, in which they get up and then they open theirs, and they're like, okay, guys, something's happening in Rabbinaster. We think he's back. Some fucking, I don't know. You know that silver-haired guy that Ruvik told us about?
Kuja.
So we thought we saw him, and we just wanted to let you guys know.
Where did you see him?
He was flying over the ruins.
Oh, the burned half of the city?
Yes.
Okay. You want to go check this out, Vesta?
Yeah, I mean, we really should see what we can do about him.
Alright. Let's, Evangeline, you want to come with us all?
You know, I'll go. I've never seen this person.
Alright. We'll go, looks to Biggs. We'll handle it.
Okay. Alright. And, you see, Mr. Nix and Ruvik go up to you and says, would you like us to come along as well?
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Let's get a move on then, Nix says, pulling out his grenades, guns, blasters, cannons, revolvers. Just messing. No, but, okay, yeah. So, you guys step out of the airship, and indeed, you do see a flying creature. This thing looks to be humanoid, and you can recognize the physical attributes of Sir Kuja himself. And then, yeah, after some time, like of you guys looking up and like him staying in the air, like just standing, or I guess floating, he looks to you all and he's like, ah, and then he starts like he starts coming in closer towards you all. So yeah, that sound it was just like a very far away. It was just like a kind of thing. But yeah, he gets closer and he's just like, so the Warriors of Light have come to wreck the party, I see.
Seems like you're the one doing the wrecking, huh?
No. I would never do such things. At least not right now.
So then answer me this. Where's the Earth Crystal?
You see, now, a funny story. I had to give it over to my boss, or, she kind of, would have killed me. So, I don't think that, that will be a thing.
Right, so is there any way you could just, pop over and get it back from her, or...?
You see, but I don't have enough time in my day to kind of do things like that. But, luckily for you, I can stall you for a little bit.
So you're here to stall us? Is that it?
I just said that. Are you dumb?
Yeah, sometimes.
If you're just here to stall us, why don't we just ignore you?
But you're not.
It kind of feels like... Yeah, let's go, Vesta. Let's go, guys. Let's head out. Yeah,
right. We're getting enough of this, Nix says. And he says, wait.
No.
Now, I would normally let you go, but I mean, I kind of can't. Especially when you, points to you, Vesta, when you have something that my queen needs.
Which would be?
Oh no, it'll be too easy to just state what she needs. No, she requests your presence, so to speak.
That sounds like an absolutely terrible idea. You're really just trying to convince us to go see the Dragon Queen?
Yes.
The person that wants us dead?
Yes.
So it should be obvious what our answer is.
Yes.
No. It was nice talking to you. We'll see you.
Okay, but I mean, you kind of don't want people to die, do you?
I'd prefer if we don't die also. I mean, I feel like there's an option to save a lot of people here by just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll and he kind of looks around. I'll blow up the city.
Oh, you will you? Because that worked last time.
I will. And he raises up his hand, and you can see what looks like Ultima just gets bigger and bigger in his hand. I will release it. Don't make me.
How about if you blow up the city, I will refuse to see the Dragon Queen under any circumstances.
And then
So
we're
that
back
means
at
you
school.
will.
Oh my.
Listen, I'll consider it if you don't blow up the city.
Then we have a deal. Correct?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And he kind of disarms the Ultima spell. Okay. Now, she doesn't want to meet up with you as of this moment, but I mean, I can give you a certain place, time, and date that she specifically needs your undivided attention.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that would be great, but I think after some consideration, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, so you do want me to blow up the city.
Well, the deal was to consider, and it was considered, and the answer was no. So.
Exactly.
Alright. I didn't want to have to do this, but you have left me no choice. You forced me to take the hard route, and I don't like taking the hard route. So based on an anonymous tip by an anonymous person, they have given me specific information on your mother in Burmecia.
And what would you happen to know about my mother?
Oh, I would know a couple of exploitative things about her.
Nix, do you have your guns ready?
Yep.
Just keep them there. Might be a good idea.
So you approve of my explosions, finally, after all this time.
This one time, it might be a good idea.
See, yeah, we knew that obviously you weren't gonna fall for such things as that, so we needed leverage, and this is the only leverage that we think we can, use to our advantage.
Wow. This supervillain organization here is not doing so hot, huh?
We aren't super villains.
Just regular villains?
No,
Okay.
I'm not talking to you. You are not the topic of the conversation.
That's true, I am. And I'm also curious, like, what would you call yourself then, if not supervillain?
Very capable information seekers.
That was...
Sorry.
What are you on? What were you
Sorry,
trying to say?
I'll just go over here. I'll just Franklin turn it around.
So, I would highly encourage you to take my queen up on her offer, unless you wouldn't want dear mommy to be mistreated.
Okay, you say you have leverage and information on my mother, but all that you have right now is the fact that I have a mother and where I was born. I mean, any proof of further action?
I don't need to prove anything to you. I just know that if you do not comply, your mother will suffer the consequences.
Which are, I mean, really, these are just empty threats.
Is that a yes? You can see that he noticed. He kind of just you can see he looks around in his mind, but he's like. So is that a yes?
Right. I mean, I don't know. It feels like you don't really have anything, any actual leverage, and you won't tell me what the Dragon Queen wants with me. So there's just no good reason for me to agree.
She wants to address everything that you've been going through. She has answers. She always has answers.
Right. And can I get like a sample answer, like a little tester, before I buy the whole product? You see what I mean? Like, anything?
And for a while, God damn it. I'd say 5 or 10 seconds, he kind of just sits there and he looks at you and he just like squints his eyes and he smiles and he says, "She happens to know about your dear friend, Bryn, and the mysterious circumstances of how she disappeared."
Mysterious, right. Listen, do you have any guarantee the Dragon Queen's just not going to kill me or my friends when I show up?
No, but you will have my safety.
Well, why would I trust you? You just tried to blow up the city like twice now.
Oh, that was just hogwash. You know, if I wanted to destroy the city, I would have.
Sure, yeah. With what, a gust of wind? Because we've already dealt with this before.
What? What's a... Oh, it's that damned cloud. Don't listen to... I am nothing like her. Don't associate me with that thing.
Right, but you're both like little minions to the Dragon Queen, and you...
We're not minions to the Dragon Queen. We work with her for specific reasons.
So are you guys like on the same pay grade, like your co-workers, or is she your boss? Because
she is my queen. She is my queen, and she has promised us greatness if we carry out her deeds.
Do you even know what the greatness is, or
yes.
Are you just not smart enough to ask?
Yes.
You do. Right.
All I want to do is just finish up. All I want to do is just go back to my world. That's all I want. Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. How about this? If you can absolutely 100% guarantee that none of my friends will be injured during this meeting, then I'll agree to meet her.
Is that a deal, I hear?
If you'll accept.
That's a deal, then.
All right.
And as a safety precaution, I will make sure that whenever you arrive at the meeting area, I will make sure that your mother gets off very without any scratches or skid marks.
Yeah, if you hurt anyone that I care about, I will just get Nyx to shoot you without hesitation.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds rough. All right, well, you have a deal.
Are you gonna tell me when the meeting time is, or do I just find out, like...
Oh, yeah, yes. He kind of reaches into his back pocket, and he's just like... he rolls it out, and he's just like... Oh, wrong list. Okay. Don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right. You are specifically meant to meet at. He lists off because mostly I don't have like street names for this place. He lists off the exact boulevard, or I guess the exact street, road area where you grew up in.
Oh.
In Bermesia.
And the time?
The time can be whenever you want. She'll always know.
That's bold of her, but alright.
But preferably within the week.
See what I can do.
No, you specifically agreed that you will.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will show up, but we'll see when I show up.
Okay.
I'm on my own schedule here.
I
Got things to do.
Yeah, that you can't really progress if we have the crystal. So I mean, so either way, you're kind of screwed. So
You know what? Yeah, just yep.
what?
Nothing. Go ahead. So are you gonna like blow up the city or leave or like?
What is it with you warriors of light? And why must you all be like this?
I'm sorry. You're just. All of your threats are obviously empty. You know, you're not that creative. You're not that organized. You can't even find the right paper in your bag. How many papers are in your bag, anyways, that you can't find the most important one? Oh my god, are you okay?
And Koo just like, damn it, I thought I was the villain. Did someone...
Aren't you something like highly organized crime?
Did someone roll 3d8 burn damage? Because you just roasted my ass.
Oh, vine boom sound effects.
That's what my fireball sounds like.
Go fire for boom. Imagine. Alright. I shall see you all later. And then he teleports away, and he you can't see him in the sky anymore. He just gets enshrouded in this blue light, and he just disappears.
Huh.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I kind of thought he was gonna come here and fight us, but then he was just like, "Come here at once."
And he's after you say that, Franklin, he comes back into existence, and he's like, "Did you want me to send someone?"
You're not going to, probably, so just go away.
You know,
I mean, unless you want to prove me wrong.
It honestly seems like the only spell he knows is not actually Omnia, but just making a ball of light. That's more of a cantrip than a world-breaking spell.
I think you mean Ultima.
Oh, potato.
Alright, you know what? I'm done. And then he after he snaps his fingers and he disappears again into this blue ball, and 5 other blue balls. Oh. No! I actually did not mean for that to happen. But 5 other balls of light that are 5, and they are also blue. They appear in front of you, and yeah, a couple of other. You can see some minions pop out. Like they look like your standard, normal, everyday kind of knight. The guy can't even afford to even have proper, minions at his side. So he's like, enjoy this. And then so one of the knights, you can see one of them. They all have bright yellow glowing eyes, and they just do like, "Aah!" And then they come at you with their great sword, and they make a quick swipe at you, Franklin.
Okay.
So just make a dex save.
You got it. Vivi, no, don't do this. Natural 1. Vivi, please.
All right. So he, you get got. So you only take. All right. So you take 10 damage. And he's like, "Ah!" And then I need you all to roll initiative.
Quick question: are they all within 30 feet of each other?
Yes.
Okay, so I will roll initiative in a second, but I can just cast Hypnotic Pattern and get them all to be stuck there for a little while, and we can just leave. Yeah, if you want.
We just.
I mean, we can just. Yeah. Whenever my turn rolls around, just ditch them.
What in the actual absolute?
Oh
I
my
rolled,
fucking-
I rolled a natural 1 and then a 2. This has been a Franklin moment.
All right, all right. Here, let me at least get the fucking thing up.
I guess this is what you mean by we keep avoiding your combat.
I mean, kinda, but also kinda not. But also, yeah, mostly kinda.
It's alright, I can be.
So, you cast Hypnotic Pattern as a free action.
Oh.
Well, no. I'm saying like, are you casting Hypnotic Pattern as a free action?
No, it's not a free action, it's a full action.
Okay, so well, first we gotta see how your initiative. Okay, so your initiative was okay. So
Yeah.
let me go ahead and get the battlefield up. Let me add everybody to the map.
Ooh.
Yeah. In the corner of your eyes, though, you do notice that there is, you do see Kuja, sitting up on one of the stony rocks, and he's just sitting up there watching, like crossing his legs and everything, just like.
Oh, now I need to embarrass those soldiers. We have to kill them now.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get. Where the fuck?
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, so. Boom. Alright. Alright, yep. So, who is the top of the round?
Ruvik, I think.
Oh, wait, no, he needs to roll. I didn't roll for him. That's his old initiative. Goddamn, that sucks. And as for Nyx. Nah, shit, that sucks too.
Oh.
Everybody's sucking. All right.
Oh, and we did all get a long rest before this too.
Yes, you guys did. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, but I don't know why. Wait, where's Evangeline? Ah, shit.
She's just missing. She dipped.
Where'd she go? No.
Doo-doo-doo.
Uh-oh.
Doo-doo. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so Evangeline is right here. I don't know why I couldn't get her back. That's weird. Alright, so top of round. That would be Ruvik. So, Ruvik, he is going to do a thing. He's going to use Vicious Mockery on this guy. Wait. Oh yeah, you guys can't see him. Hang on. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I didn't show them. Why did they do that? Alright, he's going to cast Vicious Mockery on this guy. So that is... He's going to be like, come over here, you armor-clad bastard.
Yeah, tell him.
So yeah, okay, so what, must succeed. Okay, so that's wisdom save for him? Am I correct?
I think so.
Alright.
Soldier.
I'm not too keen on the, I'm not too keen on, Vicious Mockery.
God, I miss Isui.
Alright, so 10. That's a fail. So that means he takes... My bad, you guys are gonna have to work with me here. I'm not good with Vicious Mockery.
You're all good, man.
Okay, so he takes this much damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll. Alright. He takes the full 4, and it is Evangeline's turn, in which she is just going to leap up in the air and jump. But she does not come down. She stays up there for a little bit. She's like, hey guys, I'm gonna chill up here.
Okay.
And as for Nyx. Alright. Stabby. or whatever he says. Alright. Jesus Christ!
Holy shit.
Alright. Yep, that hits. And that's a critical. Very moist. Alright, anyway. I know. It's just like, anyway, okay, so that's 3, and then he gets the extra, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. He can do a pistol attack. Goddamn, I need to start looking at how Nyx attacks, because how he does his attacks, because he attacks a lot in these fucking turns. It's hard to keep track of.
I know.
Alright, and yep, that's gonna miss. So that will be the end of his. So sorry, Nyx, if you notice that I'm doing something wrong, that's my bad. I will make sure to look at your turn more thoroughly next time when you do it. And Vesta, you are up.
Yes, I'm going to... Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm only seeing the range on Thunder. I'm trying to see what the radius is.
I think it's 50 feet from the original point.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna cast Thunder on them all.
Ooh.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, from all of them?
Yeah, I'm assuming they're all within 50 feet of each other.
Yeah, probably not. Alright, so this is
One.
the top one, that's for 8.
That'll save.
This is 7,
That matches.
and this is 6.
That fails.
Alright, so if that matches, then Ty goes to defenders, so that means he passes.
Alright, so half damage to everyone except the last person. That was stat roll, 16.
16, 8, and 8. Alright. So yeah, you let out this thunderous lightning bolt. And yeah.
And then that's it for me. Yep.
Alright. Franklin.
Franklin will go 5, 10, 15, 20. Franklin's gonna go here. And then... Let's see. I think he's gonna attack... Yeah, he will... Of course, let me know if I can do this. I'll take one attack at number 8 and then one attack at number 7.
One attack at number 8 and number 7? Yeah, that works. That'll work.
Gotcha. So first attack at the top one with Fire Sword is 11. I'm assuming that misses. And then at the bottom one... Ha-cha!
That
Works.
Also
Second level Shield of Faith is a bonus action. First level, that's the first level spell. On Vesta, plus 2 AC.
Alright.
And then that's it.
Thank you.
I'm just glad that +3 thing from Franklin doesn't work on attack like, you know, attack rolls from the enemies. That would suck. Alright.
That +2 is the bane of your existence, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, alright, so. Wait, is that the end of your turn, Franklin? You said?
Yes.
Okay. So, Knight's turn. The Knight here is going to... Wait, no, that's 6. Okay. So 6 is going to come up to you. He's going to be like, hey, what's up?
How's it going?
So, he's going to make a great sword attack at you.
AC 20.
Oh, fucking shit. Alright, he's going to do it again. Even worse. Alright. That's the end of his turn. Alright, and as for the 7, he's gonna make another attack roll at you.
Haha!
Oh my god. Alright, so Alright, I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Please.
Alright, so... Gotcha. Okay, never mind. Alright, so yeah, no, he's gonna... Instead, he's just gonna make another attack roll at you.
That hits.
He's gonna be like, why are you so hard to hit? And then he finally gets to your armor.
Gah!
And 9 of damage.
Gotcha.
And the other knight is gonna be like, hell no. So he's gonna just instead attack Nyx with the great sword. 21 to hit. Yeah, that hits. And 15 damage. Alright. Wow. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. So, that's the end of the knight's turn, which means that it is Ruvik's turn. And he is going to do a level... He's gonna cast a level 3, we'll say, yeah, level 3, Shatter. So that is con save from every single one of everybody, except for you guys, because, you know, friendly fire yourself. Con save, that's a dirty 20.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's almost a natural 20. And an 8. Okay, so... My god. Alright, so these two pass. He passes, and he fails. So, roll that shatter damage. An extra d8, so that is just 3d8. Alright. Along with the extra d8 from the extra higher level. Alright, so that is half of 15. Okay, that is 22, correct? And half of 22, 11?
Yes.
I'm not good with mental math. And he takes the full 22. Alright. And you can see Kuja at the top here. He's just looking down. He's just like, this is such a bore. I thought this would be much fun. Alright. And Evangeline's turn. She's going to come back down, in which she's going to land, oops, sorry, at this one here. So that is an automatic hit. 24 damage. So close to fucking keeling over and getting killed. So yeah, you can see Evangeline comes from down from the sky, and she you can see a big explosion around him, and yeah, she yanks the spear out, and you can see that the guard here is bleeding out, and he starts to lose strength. Whew, that was intense, Evangeline says. Alright. And as for Mr. Nick's Drake, we'll start this off with a good old-fashioned reunion. 21 to hit.
Nice.
8 damage. In which, okay, 8 damage. And he's going to go for a pistol. And that's also going to miss. Alright. So, Vesta, it is your turn.
Yes. Do we want... I need to figure out a way to phrase this, honestly, that sounds normal, but do we want Franklin to be large, or do we want me to shock them all? Okay.
It's your choice.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
really, it's up to you.
Alright, I'll go in with the Thunder too. Kuja wants a show. So, dexterity saving throws, please.
How many dexterity again? All of them?
Yeah, for sure. Because Thunder 2 is a larger radius.
Oh god, okay. So that's... Okay, so he fails. Oh, okay. The top one fails. Number 8 fails. Number 6. That's a 15.
Yep, that matches, so succeed.
And bottom one, that's a nat 1!
Ooh! Alrighty, 31 damage. I don't know why it didn't start off with Thunder too. I forgot I had it for a second.
So yeah, okay. Okay, so half of 31, 15. Okay, he's dead. He's dead.
Holy shit.
And they're dead.
Holy
so, yeah.
shit!
Yeah, so how do you want to do this?
Huge!
I'm raising my staff because I'm using the specific magic staff that I have. And, you know, lightning erupts from it, or thunder, drinks them all down.
Alright, yep. This lightning scatters out through everywhere and it shocks everybody. You can see their bones, kind of like how those funny comedic shows, whenever they get electrocuted, you can see their entire skeleton underneath. It's kind of like that, just like a and then they all fall down to the ground, no longer moving. And then, oh, sorry.
Vesta's gonna look up at Kuja and go, "Was that enough of a show for you?"
Honestly, it was a little bit of a bore, but I guess I got what I came here for. So yeah, toodaloo. I'll see you later, Vesta.
Yep. Very excited to see you again soon.
Oh, well, thank you. And then he disappears into that blue, shiny light.
What a fucking creep.
My god, I know.
Alright. So you guys win the day. You guys, you know, fought some very generic knights. Honestly, at this point, you guys don't even know why Kuja even tries anymore. Those weren't even considered pets. So, you guys have defeated the knights.
The more we fight these grunts, the less afraid I am of the Dragon Queen, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Unless she's putting up a front of having, you know, incompetent soldiers, she's actually more
Yeah,
powerful.
but it just kind of seems like, why send the weakest lackeys? I guess to lure us false sense of security, but
Yeah, potentially.
Evangeline kind of speaks up and says, the one thing I've learned from my time as an infantrywoman is don't underestimate your opponent, no matter how weak they appear to be. Even if they do send their weakest links, there might be a rhyme or a reason as to why. Heck, who knows, they might even be weak, but you never want to put that image in your head of them being super weak, because then that's when they pull out a knife to your throat.
Fair point.
Valiant imagery?
Yeah, it happened to me once. It was
Oh.
a very odd experience.
Brutal. Well, I guess, well, we went and saw Kuja, and we fought his lackeys, so,
Oh.
Honestly, I forgot what our plan was for the day.
I think they just woke us up and asked us to go see this guy, and we went and saw him. When were you supposed to go and meet with the Dragon Queen again?
At any point in the next week, and really, I think she can deal with it for later than that.
Huh. Alright. Well. What should we do now?
I don't
We have
know.
some-
I mean, if we're going to see the Dragon Queen, even though we've been promised safety, we might want to make sure we
Yeah.
have all the potions we need and stuff. Let me
Yeah.
check.
We've got, like, some time before we have to go see her, so...
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you guys, and Evangeline says, if I remember correctly, didn't you guys also needed to look, for a historian or something like that, to that degree, when you all were looking for things to investigate?
Oh, yeah, wait, let me see.
I'd nearly forgotten. Oh my gosh.
Me too. It's more focused on the crystal.
Yeah.
Right, to see the accuracy of the early books that Jakku wrote.
Yeah, I feel like do we feel like these books that this asshole of an author, do we think these books and these crystals are connected, or do we think they're like two separate things?
Honestly, I have no idea. It's so like off and on with the information being correct and completely different.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't know.
I mean, they may be more connected with just history in general rather than specifically the crystals, since they're not all about crystals.
That's true. Only the third one like told us specifically about. Well, I guess was like closest to us.
Right.
But yeah, we can go and look for a historian and see like how accurate it is, like the early books.
Yeah. I'll see why not.
Let's do it.
All right. Give me one quick memento. Sorry, I did not. All right, one second. Sorry. All right, so because I don't know why. I thought this was this whole thing was gonna come in later, so I didn't prepare it in time.
Good job.
All right. Shit.
I actually need to let my dog out because she's bothering me, so I'll be right back when we do that.
All right. So yeah, we'll go for a tiny break to do that, and also for me to get this situated because this is insane.
Okey-dokey.
We'll see you all later. For right now. Where's the final fan? There we go. Welcome back to Final Fantasy, the dating sim, the online game, the MMORPG. Okay, so the party has decided to investigate a historian to see if things line up to what Jakku was saying about his early books and stuff like that. So, where exactly did you want to begin this search?
Is there any part in town that we know of that's like that's got a library or any kind of thing like that?
You don't know any place in Rabanastre, but you do remember the small city that Jakku went with you to, called Thanalin. It's the little hidden city where you see a bunch of black mages in training and a bunch of other smart people going to class and all that kind of stuff.
Well, we want to look for a library specifically first. I'm sure the book club would know.
Yeah.
The book club would know.
They know all.
Oh.
Is that where you... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to look for a library, which seems like a good first step, then seems like people to ask.
Alright.
Let's do it.
And yeah, okay, so you guys find the book club in the same place, in the same, little stand area out in public reading. And they say, "Oh, hello, welcome back. What can I interest you in today?"
Hi. We're just looking, if you can point us in the direction of a library.
A library? Yes, well, there are two of them. Which one did you... There was, one that has, more, I guess, students in it, and there's a second one specifically for those who aren't students. So are you, like, students?
Not particularly, but I guess the one for non-students.
All right, then yeah. She points. It'll be past the northern side of the city. You can't miss it. It's this large white building.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. All right, and you guys have found out the information at the library. Would you guys like to visit?
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. After some walking, you all arrive in the library. You would think that that this library, because it's not for students, it wouldn't have as many books. But even still, this place is massive. It's about the size of the entire Pendrick estate itself, pretty much. And it is just filled to the brim with books. And when you guys walk in, the receptionist looks to you all and just says, "Hello, hello." She waves you guys down. You all, you lost?
Oh, we're first timers. We are looking for some historians. Would you know of any?
Well, there are people who do study history, but what exactly do you mean by historians?
We're looking into a matter of these old kind of like stories of heroes back in the day, about emperors. And are you familiar with the works of S?
Yes, we receive shipments for his books all the time.
That's awesome. Basically, we just wanted to just ask if they were kind of like accurate to real history.
Well, if you would need that information, then I would recommend you looking for someone who would know such things. But I would say Here, give me one moment. She kind of goes back to like underneath her desk, and she pulls out like what looks like a gigantic tome, like a book, and they start writing. Okay, so we believe that there might be someone that could help you out. This person, we think. Okay, so this is a little complicated. They're not here now, but you would have to go over to the other side of the city to locate them. They're on the other library. They've gone to teach some students.
Oh, I see. What's their name?
Their names is what's the damn name? Falcone.
Falcone. I think we met a Falcone before.
Oh, have we?
I could be wrong.
I don't believe I give you guys the name Falcone. I'll put it in the message.
No, okay. I just remember we first got here, and then we kind of asked a professor about the books, or one of the professors.
Right. I think that was in Thanalan now.
Oh shoot. Okay, my bad then.
Well, there is a library in town for students specifically. So one of you guys will have to be a student in order to grant entry. So I mean, has any one of you ever studied either under black magic or white magic, red magic, time?
I have indeed studied black magic, though not at a school.
Well, I'm sure that if you reveal this information to them, they should let you squeak by this time.
I appreciate the help.
Yeah, no problem. Will that be all?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay. And yeah, she goes back to doing her thing behind the desk. Whatever it is librarians do.
I guess we'll head off to the other library then.
All right. Yeah, this one, as you walk in across the city to the to the library. This takes a little longer. This takes about a good 10 minutes because you are on one side and you're traveling across to the opposite side. And this place is fucking like way bigger than the one that was in on the other side. So yeah, this one is also in a white building, and you walk in. Well, like you walk in, and you see this massive structure, pillars, everything is in it, books as far as the eye can see. And for those who are for those characters, for you guys who read books, give me an intelligence check.
Alright. Poor Franklin. Oh my god. I don't read books either.
Damn. Alright.
Yep.
Well,
I can't. Yeah, I can't give help action, can I?
No, it's not great.
I will let you assist.
Oh.
I will see.
Damn, that did nothing.
Oh.
I mean,
Alright, so yeah, no, nothing is out of the blue. Nothing's out of the ordinary or anything like that. Okay. So, yeah, you guys walk up to the receptionist, and this person looks very similar to the person that you guys were just talking to on the opposite side of the city. Hello.
hello, have we met before?
Oh, you must be confusing me with my sister. Yeah, we happen to get the same job as a librarian in opposite sides of the city. I know, weird, right?
I see. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people must get you confused.
Some
we
people
were just here
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
oh no, you go ahead.
I mean, you assist. We were just here looking for a specific professor or historian named Falcone.
Falcone. Yes, and are you students of any sort? Does anyone here do any studies?
I do study and practice black magic. I'm a mage.
Okay, well then I'm gonna need to run you through the preliminaries to make sure that you can perform.
All right.
All right, you see that target over there?
Yes.
All right, and you see how it's contained in that magical field there. That means nothing that you throw at it will escape outside of those boundaries. So if you were to throw anything that explodes, it won't damage the library. So I'm gonna need you to throw a fire. We'll say a fire 2 at that, if you wouldn't mind.
No problem. And I will take a moment to cast Fireball and direct it at the target.
All right, and yeah. Okay, so I was just making. I was just seeing how I can like mix this up, but no. Okay, so yeah, no. You launch this fireball, boom, and it makes the vine boom sound effect, boom, and yeah, and they're like, whoo, impressive. All right. Well, if you wish to see Falcone, he should be in his quarters. He just got done teaching a class, not too long ago.
And
So,
would you be able to direct me to the quarters?
yes. And she says, "Follow me."
Very well.
And yeah, she leads you into the library, and she said, like once she stops at the door of this presumed historian, they say, "All right, here they are. You just need to knock, and he should be with you shortly."
Thank you so much for your help.
No problem. Enjoy your stay.
Will do. And then Vesta will turn to knock on the door.
All right. And yeah. And as you knock on this door, a moment goes by of silence, and as the moment kind of just lingers, you hear a "Come on in."
Oh. I will enter the room.
All right. And Franklin, you follow.
Assuming I'm allowed to, yes.
Well, I mean,
You're my
Because she's the one that's studying black magic, so I didn't know if the rest of us were allowed to come along. But I guess yeah.
So yeah, and you go all walk in, and you see this older man. He has white, salt and pepper kind of hair, with little mustache that goes out not past his lip, and he's wearing these black glasses, and he's wearing white robes along with it, and he's at his desk reading some sort of book, and he says, "Welcome. What can I do for you all today?"
We just had some questions about the historical accuracy of this book series we've been reading, and we're hoping you could help us with it.
And what would that be?
Are you familiar with the author S?
The children's writer? Oh, yes, I believe I know of his work.
Yes, we were just curious of, how accurate some of the earlier books are since they're inspired by history.
Yes. And so you wanted to know some information on if these events are real?
Essentially, yes, or how they may line up with true events, if they are different.
Right. And if you wouldn't mind me asking, why make such a request?
We just, I have a great fondness for this author and his books, and I'm very curious to see how much inspiration he's drawn from history and how much he's made up himself, and how that incorporates in the story.
I see. Okay. Well, we'll I guess for now we will start. Are you familiar with the Warriors of Light? And I mean the Warriors of Light of old.
Of course. I've heard various old stories, but I don't know much about them.
What stories have you heard?
What, that they went and saved the crystals. They restored light to all the crystals, and everyone was happily ever after.
I guess. But I guess we should get to the specifics. And so he gets up from his desk and he finishes writing something and he says, "Come along with me." And he gets up and he pulls out one of the books from the library, or no, from the little shelf that's in his office, and the door, you can see a little chamber door just opens up from the bookshelf. Like the bookshelf just kind of like leans forward and it reveals a little secret hallway. All right, come with.
Vesta will somewhat cautiously follow behind.
Don't worry, my child. Nothing's here to harm you. I'm just here to show you.
This secret door is very interesting.
It is. But, I think what's inside of it might be, more, I guess, good for your cause. Alright, and, as he's saying all of this, he, lights a torch and he goes down into this dark room. Just curious, does anyone here have dark vision?
I do not.
No, I do not.
Okay, well that's fine. He has a torch. So yeah, he walks down this long staircase and you come across a big open cave with a bunch of writing and a bunch of scribbles on it. What looks like pictures. Alright, so you are all familiar with the Warriors of Light. So I'll tell you their story of how they saved the world and what had happened. And this would later go on to inspire S's first work. So if you wouldn't mind giving me 1 second to collect my thoughts.
No problem.
Alright, and he kind of puts a finger to his chin. And he's like, okay, let us begin. So here, let me get the track out. Alright. So, about 1,000 years ago, roughly about 1,000, the world of Elion was a very lustrous plain of land, vastly populated with humans and monsters coexisting together. Everything was all normal until the Crystal Tower appeared. This Crystal Tower, the one that we still know of today, has been guarded by the old Pendrick family for thousands of years who had been living in the area. But upon its arrival, there also came some bad. And he walks you guys through, and from that one little mural, he walks over to a second mural. And then he says, next, there was the Omnia Crystal has been around for many, many years before the Crystal Tower appeared, but never before had the Omnia Crystal shone so brightly. It shined with great brilliance. Way more brilliant than when it first came here, brought to us by the Shokan, as you all know. But it shined, and with that great power, there came great threats. After a while, the people of Elion began to grow more dependent on the crystals, and the crystals suffered, and so did the land. The land started to decay, the winds started to die, the seas started to rage, and everything started to go to chaos. And he moves over to another mural. And for years, this darkness raged and raged and raged on. Lightning began coming through the skies. Fire shot out of volcanoes, and tidal waves of great power swallowed up the land. But in all of this chaos came one being. This being was very mysterious, but they sought to cause even greater chaos than what was already placed before the people, the primal people of Elion. And from this chaos came the Warriors of Light. The Warriors of Light were indirectly created by this darkness, and he walks over, and they were the ones to bring everything back. Given a piece of the Omni Crystal, they all pulled their powers into one, and through the power of the crystal and their willpower, they managed to put a stop to this threat. But as the battle raged on for years, things slowly went more and more into chaos until this being was killed in action. And after that, the Warriors of Light put their beings into one, and they managed to repair the world by restoring light to the old crystals. And then no one knows what happened to them. Some say that they went on to lead normal lives. Some think that they somehow died along with the vanquishment of this malevolent force. But either way, their deeds went on to become history. And this is what our prophecy, and this is what our entire livelihoods are thankful for. It's because of the Warriors of Light of old who granted us this great boon. And so yeah, that is the story of the Warriors of Light. So, what do you all think?
A fascinating tale indeed.
Okay, well, I'm glad you think so. And if you need any questions on anything specifically, these were just the cliff notes. If you need anything in particular, then you can just let me know.
Will do. Do you have any questions? This kind of turns to Franklin.
None that I can think of.
All right. Well, if you wouldn't mind, I have a lunch break to get to, so if you'll excuse me.
So, of course, Professor.
All right, and he leads. He says, well, I'm gonna need to close the door, so whenever you're ready, come on up.
Oh, of course. And Vesta will exit the secret doorway.
Okay.
All right, and yep. After that, he pulls the book back up, and the cave kind of closes behind a wall of books. And you all are free to leave.
Alright.
And so after he closes the door and he leaves for his lunch break, what do you guys want to do now? Because it was only really two of you who had went in.
Okay.
are Nyx and Ruvik? They did. Are they in the lobby of the library, or are they in the?
Yes, they waited at the they waited in the lobby, just in case, because who knows what might be coming.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I guess just briefly summarize what we learned. Just share that information with them. Yeah.
And Evangeline's just like, okay, so there were Warriors of Light, and they solved everything by putting the light back into the crystals. So things we already knew, basically.
Essentially.
All right. Well, at least that kind of proves that his book was real. Well, at least the events in this book were somewhat accurate.
Yeah. Gives us a lead. But
Well, wait, in Jakku's first book, we're talking about the first book, right? That was the Warriors of Light, or the original ones?
Yes.
In the first one, they're defeated by Garland. If I remember correctly.
In the first book?
I mean, I may be misremembering, but I believe what happened was Garland absorbed 4 important monsters, I don't remember their names, and became destroyed the Warriors of Light, and they disappeared forever.
I mean, I haven't read the book in a long time, or ever, so I mean...
You might be right, though. I do remember... there was Echidna, there was like a Cerberus, and 2 others. I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't write down their names.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, those 4 monsters we battled in the World of Darkness?
Yeah.
Huh.
We
might need to, well, to be sure, just in case we don't want to, we don't want to, misremember anything. I'll look over the book and we'll see, what exactly we were missing.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yep.
But while I'm doing that, I believe that you all have someone important to see.
I mean, I can't imagine who that would be.
I mean, do we want to do some stuff in preparation before? I mean, maybe we can, plan some trap or something?
At least a backup plan for if things go wrong, because I can't imagine nothing will go wrong.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Explosions! And he pulls out a grenade.
Oh,
Nyx pulls out
okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could prepare more grenades, but I think Vermisia's taken enough damage as it is.
I'll be quick on the draw. So, anytime within the next week, you have to go and meet the Dragon Queen in that neighborhood.
Right. I mean...
Do you want to... Oh, shit.
I'm just thinking, brainstorming, right? It was never specified that I had to come alone. And of course I was going to bring you, but what's stopping us from just, calling up the king, getting some soldiers back up? I don't know.
That's very true. I mean, you have to imagine, though. I mean, she wanted to meet you within the week, and it kind of does take some time for them to get there. We're kind of far. But,
That's true, yeah.
I mean, we could... The Dragon Queen is an enemy to all, so if we want to call up Lord Vaughn and the Council, and just have them, wait for shit to go south.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah,
One
you're
second,
good. You're chilling. So we can call Lord Vaughn, Council.
Well, it's in Vermisia, which isn't too far from Cornelia.
Oh, she's meeting you in Vermisia. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus,
I only
Okay,
realized
thought
that was Vaughn, and I was like, where is Vaughn from again?
Oh God. But yeah, if it is in Vermesia, then calling the king might not be a bad idea, because it's
Yeah.
pretty close.
I mean, we don't even need to call him. We could just make a pit stop in Cornelia. It's not quite on the way, but not too far away either.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Call the king. And just, I mean, she's the Dragon Queen. You know, she's trying to kill us, but
No. Sorry, my dog's misbehaving. If you can hear anything.
I don't imagine the Dragon Queen's going to be very diplomatic for very long.
Yeah. I mean, it might be a bad look to show up with a whole army behind us.
Yeah. I mean, when we get there, we can, like, find some spot for them to, like, lie in wait.
And that's true, we do have the exact street.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Did you want to do any, like, shopping for potions beforehand, or?
Honestly, I have quite a lot of potions in my inventory, so unless you need something, I'm pretty set.
I think I'm set as well.
Alright, so I have returned. Sorry, my bad.
Welcome back.
Alright, so what have you guys decided? You guys gonna do some shopping or? Interesting. Yeah, I like words too, you know.
I think, unless you, like, changed your mind and wanted to do some shopping, but I think we wanted to, stop by we were gonna head to Bermesia and go to the spot, but before we did that, we wanted to stop by Cornelia, link up with the king, grab some soldiers, and then tell them to, like, lie in wait and kind of, like, watch the meeting to see if shit goes south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Alright.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
Oh, no.
Regretting this idea?
Oh, no. It's more like, hey, I'm glad you guys are, like, this, like, you know, doing that. Like...
Preparing. We're gonna need the preparation.
Yeah, it's creative. I like creative stuff. Alright. So, okay, you guys want to call up Biggs and Wedge on the Link Pearl and tell them to get ready?
Indeed.
Alright, so you call up Biggs on the Link Pearl. The ling. Okay, hello?
Hey, we're gonna need that airship today.
You guys never asked me how you're doing or anything like that. You just say you want the airship.
I'm sorry. Let's restart this conversation. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Has your morning been enjoyable, pleasant?
Kinda.
Have you indulged in any hobbies?
No! We're not even in that part of town.
Okay. Should we even fly to Cornelia? Hold on. Give me a second. Should we even go to Cornelia with them, or should we just go straight to Vermesia and call the king? Because I don't want this guy to, you know, mess us up and delay us a week.
Yeah, I mean, airship is the most direct way, and, you know, Biggs and Wedge have always been there for us, so...
That's true. I guess we should have some faith in them.
Yeah.
Very hesitantly.
It's Vesta calling them.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, anyways, hey again. Hello again. I'm back.
Hi. So have you decided?
Well, I was just, you know, if you don't mind, we would love to use the airship today for some urgent responsibilities.
Uh-huh. Well, you already know where it is. Just come up to the airship, and there you go. I can't just park an airship where you all are.
Of course, it's just, you know, a warning call.
Thank you.
No problem.
You can hear him face palming on the inside.
I'm gonna delightfully ignore that and hang up.
Alright. And, yeah. So, you guys want to make your way out to the airship, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you make your way out to the airship, and just as expected, Biggs is acting like a complete bit. Is acting like a complete, penis hole.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's just like, "Hello. Now I was enjoying myself here. We ready to go?"
What were you?
Let's go.
Don't delve deep into that question.
Let's head out.
Yes, please.
All right, and Nyx and Evangeline as well as Ruvik go onto the airship, and yep, you guys all fly. Okay, you guys are flying straight to Bermesia, right? Or you guys are going to Cornelia?
I think we're gonna go to Cornelia so we can talk to the king first.
Okay. So yeah, you guys fly all the way across to Cornelia, and which since this is the large ship, it is going a little slow. So you guys get there in about an hour and a half, and here you all are in Le Cornelia. But we can. You guys getting to the king, it's just, the same shit. You guys just get off the airship and you guys head up to the king. The guards let you through and everything. And you see the king at his desk, as well as his chancellor, playing what looks to be. It has two lines going straight down and two lines going across, and they look like they're placing X's and circles on these tiles. No, you can't go there. This is mine. This is my area. And he notices you, and he's like, "Oh, Chancellor. Hello there, Warriors of Light. Welcome back."
Sorry to interrupt something so important.
Oh yeah, no, you were just interrupting our game of tic-tac-toe, but I'm sure this is important.
I'll just cut to the chase here, Your Highness. We have a location on the Dragon Queen.
Okay, so we need to get on that, and I assume you came here to try to get some assistance?
Indeed. So, the Dragon Queen invited our compatriot here to meet and converse on a street in Bermesia. Our proposal is for yourself and some soldiers to come along and lie in wait and just watch, because there's a chance that there's some like fuckery with it, or like she does some like illusion or something. So, if you could, oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Well, you see, on any normal circumstance, I would normally do it. I would love to bring some guards and some of my armies to help you all with your endeavors, but what with the mysterious disappearance of my daughter and no one being able to, find her, I had tasked nearly the entire guard. Of course, not all of them, because there needs to be Cornelian guards in the city. But a lot of our armies are busy at the moment, and now interrupting them and calling them back here to be called into Bermesia would be a little bit more of a headache than it, would appear to be.
I see. How many available troops do you have, Your Highness?
Well, we have nearly everyone out searching, along with the regular amounts that we need for keeping inside the city. So none to at least free to go with you. Everyone else is attending to other duties.
Well, it was worth an ask.
Yeah. Damn. That's a shame.
My apologies.
No, Your Highness, it's alright. Priority.
Of course, yeah.
Well, we will keep you updated.
Please.
But yeah, of course. We'll, unless there's anything else, we'll be taking our leave now.
Right then. Remember, you have us on Link Pearl. If you need any, like desperate assistance, I can release some guards to head to your location.
Thank you.
But
Your
only
Highness.
for a dire emergency, like life or death kind of emergency.
Of course.
Understood.
Right then. All right. I'll be on standby.
All right.
All right. Best of luck, Warriors of Light.
Thank you.
All right. And you hear the king say, "Chancellor, let's move this into a separate room. We gotta stop doing our games in this room." And yeah, he takes the crisscross pattern board tile thing and he takes it into a separate room. And you're all alone in the throne room, except with a couple of guards at the front. But other than that, no,
Right.
you're alone.
What time is it by now?
By now, okay, so it was in the morning. It's right now. It would be about, I'd say, past noon. So like 3, maybe 2. It's not. It's still a little early.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just thinking, do we want to spend the night either in Cornelia or in Bermesia, either one? Just because we're like halfway through the day, and I have used a couple spell slots.
Yeah, I think resting might be smart. What day of the week is it?
Wednesday.
I guess. Okay, gotcha.
We'll just say Wednesday.
Okay. I guess I was just asking because, like, well, I mean, I don't know if we're, like, dying to have some, like, backup from soldiers from other areas. But I don't know if we wanted to call them in because it might take them a while to arrive, but...
What, calling extra soldiers?
Just because there's, we weren't able to get any guards from Cornelia, but I guess that's fine. We can just rest and head to Bermesia tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. You guys, we'll just skip. Oh, you guys don't get any weird dream sequences. You guys spend the day. What did you guys want to spend the day, like, I guess, doing in the like in the meantime when this skip happens? Because I know you guys won't be just sitting around until nighttime before you all go to sleep.
I mean, Franklin, if you want to visit your special lady, this might be your chance before we go face the Dragon Queen.
Yeah, you're right. I probably should, huh?
I mean, up to you, but it's gonna be risky.
One might say risque.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go hang out with Anna and just do whatever she wants.
I'm
Alright.
so sad about that.
You're like, yeah, I guess I'll go hang out with her. God.
I can't stand you. You're just my wife.
Wait, what? Alright. So, okay. I didn't know that she was a wife. But, okay, cool. So.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you are? Okay. I was wondering. I was like, hang on. I didn't know Franklin. I could have used that. I could have used that way earlier in the campaign as leverage. I mean, nothing.
Not yet, at least.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah. You go. I guess Franklin does go around looking for Anya, but you discover that not Anya. Fuck. These names.
Too many
Anna.
names.
Anna. That's the name. You discover that she is in another cat. I'm just kidding. No, she is in Calm doing some ingredient collecting. One would say. But yeah, you do not find her in Cornelia.
Well, shit.
At least you burned some time looking for it.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll skip to the next morning, in which, I guess, what time? Okay, so what time would you guys? Would Franklin and Vesta get up? Like, are they like an early bird, or are they like a late bird?
I think
8 a.m. 8:30. That's my answer. My final answer.
probably same.
I was just making sure because there's no really like set time here, at least for when you guys wanted to head out. So I mean, I didn't want to like make the decision for you guys. So I mean,
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
just Anyway, either way, yeah, you guys all wake up and Biggs and Wedge look at try to like go and knock on your door again in the morning, early in the morning, and do you guys decide to go and answer it? Which one of you guys wanted to answer it?
I will answer it, but I also need to head out.
You will answer. Okay.
So
Oh, wait, what? Alright, well, then yeah, we can actually cut this one short because I wanted to save the conversation between the Dragon Queen and everyone until that day comes.
Ooh.
When we have
Alright.
more time.
I figured end of the day would be a good day or a good time to end it.
Okay, yeah. Alright, yes. Thank you all for coming to this less lore heavy, more chill episode of this Whisper of Omnia. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye, streamers and creamers. We will see you all next week.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.